Hello students, welcome back to our channel No Social Science. Hope you all are fine and safe. We are going to learn about ancient civilization of 9th standard history part 1. Let's start the lesson. Let's learn objectives. What we are going to learn in this lesson: to learn about early society and state formation, to understand the development of civilization, to learn about ancient Egyptian civilization. Let's see the synopsis of this lesson. Introduction, ancient civilization, the Egyptian civilization, society and administration of Egyptian civilization, agriculture and trade, art and architecture, philosophy, science and literature of Egyptian civilization. Let's see the introduction. Arabian societies had developed their life which is more organized than their earlier one, that is Paleolithic and Neolithic age. If you don't know what is Paleolithic and Neolithic age, you can refer my lesson 1 video, Evolution of Human. These societies were well planned, they were specialized in craft and they engaged in trade and exchange. They adopted science and technology and formed political organization. Hence the term civilization was used to differentiate them from the early form of societies. Each culture and civilization has its own unique feature. Ancient civilization. Now what is civilization? Civilization is seen as an advanced, organized way of life. It makes the people to lead a way of life in a particular culture according to the environment. When people grow in large number, they started living in groups. They brought well-planned settlement, organization and specialization. The political structure were emerged. Food production and craft production were also regulated. As the civilization began to take place, huge buildings were constructed, art of writing was also developed, science and technology also play a part for the betterment of the society. Next, let's see the pictures of ancient civilization: Egyptian civilization, Mesopotamian civilization, Chinese civilization and Indus civilization. I hope you would have understood till here. Let's continue. The Egyptian, the Mesopotamian, the Chinese and Indus were the important early civilization. While these civilizations flourished in certain regions, people in other parts of the world lived as hunter-gatherers and pastoralists. The hunter-gatherers and pastoralists maintained the relationship with this civilization through interactions. So during this period, South India witnessed the emergence of Neolithic agro-pastoral communities and microlithic form of life by hunter-gatherers. Let's see the Egyptian civilization. The Egyptian civilization is the one of the oldest civilization. It is known for its monumental architecture, agriculture, art, science and crafts. Egypt lies in the northeastern corner of the African continent. It is bounded by Red Sea on the east and Mediterranean Sea in the north. It is irrigated by the Nile River, which originated in Lake Victoria in the south and flow into the Mediterranean Sea in the north. Deserts are seen on both the sides of the Nile River. The Egyptian civilization is fully dependent on Nile River and hence it was called as Gift of Nile by the Greek historian Herodotus. The Nile Valley is very rich and fertile as the river deposits alluvium every year. This alluvium helps in agriculture and produce more food grains. This river also served as a means of transportation. These are the factors lead to the development of Egyptian civilization. Let's see Pharaoh, society and administration. The Egyptian kings was known as the Pharaoh. The people of Egypt treated him as a god. Under Pharaoh, there are certain officials like viziers, governors of provinces, local mayors and tax collector. The entire society was supported by the artisans, stone cutter, mason, potter, carpenters, coppersmith, goldsmith, peasant and workers. Though the land belonged to the king and it was given to the officials for agriculture, there was no slavery system, but captives of war were used as slaves. The Egyptians believed in life after death, therefore, they preserved the dead body. The art of preserving the dead body is known as mummification. I hope you would have understood. Let's see what is mummification. The preserved dead body is called mummy. The Egyptian had the tradition of preserving the dead bodies using a salt that is called natron salt. It is a combination of sodium carbonate and sodium bicarbonate. The picture is given below. The preservation process is called mummification. After 40 days, when the salt absorbed all the moisture, the body was filled with sawdust and wrapped with strip of linen cloth and covered with fabric. The body was stored in stone coffin called sarcophage. Next, let's see agriculture and trade. The Egyptians cultivated wheat, barley, millet, vegetables, fruits, papyrus, and cotton. They domesticated cattle, sheep, goat, and pig, and hunted the wild animals. They had pets such as dogs, cats, and monkeys. The Egyptian had trade relation with Lebanon, Crete, Phoenicia, Palestine, and Syria. They imported gold, silver, and ivory. They exported lapis lazuli, a precious stone from Afghanistan. The picture is shown here. Next, art and architecture. The Egyptians excelled in art and architecture. The pyramids are massive structures built as tomb of mourning of pharaohs. The Great Pyramid near Cairo are known as the Giza Pyramids. The Great Sphinx of Giza is a massive limestone image of a lion with the human head. It is dated to the time of Pharaoh Khafre. It is one of the largest sculptures of the world and measures 73 meters in length and 20 meters in height. Next, let's see religion and writing. The Egyptians believed in many gods. Some of the gods are Amun, Re, Seth, Thoth, Horus, and Anubis. Egyptians were well known for their writing system. Their form of writing is known as hieroglyphic, used on seals and other objects. Another form of writing was hieratic. It is used for common purpose. Here some of the pictures of ancient Egyptian gods and the writing was shown here. Next, let's see philosophy, science, and literature. The Egyptian civilization excelled in science, literature, philosophy, astronomy, mathematics, and measurement system. They devised a solar calendar that consists 12 months of 30 days each, with 5 days added to the end of the year. It was introduced in 4200 BC. Literary work include astronomy, magic, and religion. They distinguished themselves in painting, art, sculptures, pottery, music, and weaving. With this, I will end this video. I will meet you again with a new video. If you like this video, don't forget to like and share with your friends. If you have any doubt, comments below. Don't forget to subscribe the channel and press the bell button for further update. Thank you. All the best.